So one way that you can make it easier to actually close your prospects is to introduce a guarantee on your offer, which will actually reverse the risk and put the risk back on you rather than your prospects. So as you can see here, the number one thing that typically will kill your sale is fear from your prospects. So what if it doesn't work? What if they waste their money? They may have had a bad experience before, which is what a lot of people I've sold to in the past tend to have worked with a provider or with another company where they promised the world, they didn't get the result, and they just disappeared without a refund or anything like that. So a lot of people you'll sell to will probably be in the same boat, or the amount of money that you're asking from them is a significant amount or a significant amount to them personally. So if you can find a way to reverse that risk, so one of the best ways to do this is a money guarantee. Say, look, if this doesn't work in X time period, I'll give you your money back, and no harm done, but at least someone know that it didn't work. So the first thing you can do really is just look to implement that in any way that you can. It may be a case as well that you're looking for things that aren't money back guarantees. It could be you continue to work with them for free until it does work. But as you can see here, we've got 4 guarantees that you can use. So first of all, the money back. So yeah, not happy, we'll give you your money back, no problem at all. The second one is conditional or result. So if you do what we ask you to do or do XYZ, if you don't get the end result, we'll give you a full refund. So that means that essentially you're also covered too, which this is the one that I would typically recommend for people to implement. Is reason being is that a lot of people will pay for your product or service, then not make any effort whatsoever to do anything because there's nothing on them to really try, and then they'll be like, oh well, didn't work, I get my money back. So you've made the effort, you've put the time in, they didn't do anything, and you still have to cop the loss and give them their money back. So always have a condition if you are looking to implement a money back guarantee too. One that's even better than a money back guarantee is you'll give you a refund, and you can also keep everything that you got as part of service or the product you sold them, etc. So there's literally no doubt there whatsoever. But what I would say with this as well is that's a little bit of a hybrid of the conditional and the money back. You need to have conditions for this, or again, you kind of get taken for a bit of a ride. And the other one as well is the outcome and time frame. So we've used this one quite heavily with our business too, is that if you don't get X amount of results in time frame, you'll get your money back. So again, adds a time frame onto it, the prospects then start there thinking, cool, so if in 30 days or 60 days or 6 months or whatever it might be in regards to your offer, they'll then know that that's where we're working towards. There's the target and the distance, so that if we get to that point and I haven't got what I wanted to, I've either got the outcome that I wanted from the offer you've sold them, or I get my money back. So again, no real harm done with that one. So the way to build a strong one is you need to be specific, name the outcome and the time frame, make it bold and believable. So don't overpromise, and also don't back yourself into a corner by just making it wildly impossible for you to actually deliver upon that. Add conditions as well, so they have to do the work and tie it to your core promise. And the bit that people actually worry about, so a lot of people with guarantees won't actually claim it. As long as you've actually given them a good experience, you've demonstrated that you've tried, you've put the time in, you've been honest with them, you've held them accountable as well on certain things that they haven't been doing. A lot of times people won't actually ask you for the guarantee. They, especially if they feel like it would be unfair to ask you for their money back if you've actually tried everything that you possibly could and it still didn't work. So that is one thing I know a lot of people do tend to worry about, but in the grand scheme of things, you're probably going to be okay. But again, that's fully contingent on you making the time, putting the effort in, putting the work in to do what you can to deliver the best result. The other thing with this as well is you will get the odd client who is difficult. They want their money back. They might even not agree. For example, you said to them, we'll get results in 60 days. And on the 22nd day, they're like, this isn't working. I want my money back. In my experience, it's best to just be like, okay, no problem. Cut your ties there, give them their money back and move on to the next one. Because people like that, regardless of what you say or what you do, you're never really going to win them back round. So guarantees are actually quite useful in the sense that you can actually just use them to get rid of clients that you're not enjoying working with or aren't particularly invested in the process that you're trying to take them through as well. So here's a good example: close your next client in 30 days or your money back. And again, you can add conditions to that. You can say, as long as you turn up to the sales coaching meetings, you do X, Y, Z. But again, just make sure you have a condition on that just to help yourself out. And if you want help building an offer people can't say no to, this is a big thing that we do in our school community at the Closing Clinic, and you can jump in for free. So check that out. If this was helpful, just drop a comment below as well. And yeah, see you in the next one.